What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Aranda here, and I'm back with another video. So in this video, I'll be going over the GFS and European models, what to expect for this week of May, and potentially into next week as well. Now today, June 1st, is officially the first start of the Atlantic hurricane season. So yep, the hurricane season just started for the first, and we kind of do have just some moisture down there into the Gulf and off the Atlantic, but nothing too crazy going on there. We do have some showers across the southeast for the coastal part of North Carolina and South Carolina, maybe getting up into northeastern Georgia according to the GFS around 8 p.m. tonight. And then we also do have some showers and potentially some thunderstorm activity across the Midwest, but nothing too crazy going on there. We do have some showers and thunderstorms going across Mississippi and Alabama and Louisiana. Now, as of now, we do have severe thunderstorm warnings issued in this region for the northern part of Mississippi and Alabama, but nothing too crazy is going on that I see as of now. Definitely could see some tornado warnings get pushed up into some of those areas, but I wouldn't be surprised if that actually does happen. Pulling away from the coast of the southeast, we do have around 2 a.m. Going to the second, we do have a low pressure, but that's trying to move away. We do have all that moisture down there into the Gulf, but that do die down. Still can see some lingering showers into the afternoon hours tomorrow across the Carolinas, even up into the mid-Atlantic, down the southeast coastline, even through Georgia and Florida, even across the deep south for Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, could see some showers. Now going back towards Texas around 8 p.m. tomorrow, we definitely could see some showers and thunderstorms in this region right here. And then also up here into the northwestern part of the United States, we can see some more showers and thunderstorms. Potentially could be severe in some of these areas. Definitely could have strong gusty winds and potentially small to golf-sized hail, depending on how bad these areas get. Again, this is the GFS model, but it's possible we can see a raining pattern across this general region coming into the rest of June. Well, the first week of June. Now, we do have a lot of moisture off the coast of Georgia, South Carolina, even down into Florida, bringing some showers and thunderstorm activity, mainly along this coastline. Not really impacting North Carolina as of now. Could be breezy in some of these areas, especially as you get closer to the coast. So that's what definitely could happen there. Let's see if I can fix this. Yeah, my keyboard is not working, so give me 1 second, guys. Okay, now we move this forward just a little bit, going to 2 a.m. on the 3rd. We can still see some of that moisture staying off the coast of Georgia and Florida, definitely near that Jacksonville area for Florida, not North Carolina, Florida. And definitely could still bring some showers, thunderstorms along that coastline. And then also kind of got this L shape coming all the way up from the north central part of the United States, bringing some severe weather in some of these areas. So it definitely make an L shape going like this across parts of the United States. So definitely can see a lot of showers and thunderstorms and activity go across this general region right here. So you can move that forward just a little bit. It seemed to die off around 8 a.m. on the 3rd. Nothing too crazy. Then we see a push in moisture right here. But it seemed like it really don't do anything, but it do seem like it has a slight spin, but nothing, too crazy going on there. We do have to watch this low pressure that's going to be off the coast of North Carolina by a few hundred miles, bringing a lot of rain just in the Atlantic, not impacting Carolinas at all. I'm pretty sure this high pressure has something to do with it to push it away, looks like, and then just remain dry across the southeast for a good little bit. We're still dealing with a drought across the Carolinas, even down into Georgia, Florida, even in Virginia, even down to the deep south. We're still dealing with a drought going. Then we do have to watch this little area right here. You guys can probably see how it has that slight little rotation. If you ask me, it is slight rotation right there, but I guess it's not going to become anything tropical. Just bring a blob of moisture, just staying off the coast of Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina, even going up into the mid-Atlantic. Definitely could see some more showers and thunderstorms going across Florida. Definitely might bring some tropical weather. And then we get a big outburst of severe weather around 2 a.m. across this region right here. I can't remember what state this is, and I did not mean to do that. I'm pretty sure I'm finna lose it, and I think I did. Wait, is it still there? Nope, it's not. So we got to fast forward all the way back to that area that was showing potentially some strong storms. That I'm going a little too far ahead. No, it's right here, right here. And this region right here, and into the central part of the United States, definitely can see some tornadoes pop up out of that, or regardless of strong gusty winds. Then we see just more moisture hanging off the coast of the southeast and the mid-Atlantic. But just look at all that green. It's just tons of rain in this region. Now, if a lot of this I keep seeing green across the southeast, definitely can go more inland and impact the Carolinas and Georgia, even down to the deep south. Definitely will help out with this drought because area inch of rain do count, so we can get from under this drought. But regardless, that do pulls away. It seems like it strengthened just a little bit, but then it seems like it dies off across the United States for the most part. Then we can see another outburst of severe weather in this region around. Let's see, can I move that? Or am I too far in? Let's see, can I? Let's see. Yeah, I don't think that'll work, but I can't see the time frame on this now. Maybe I have to refresh this. Yeah, I most likely got to refresh this. Yep, I did. Okay, around June 15th. 8 p.m., we could definitely see some severe weather go across the central part of the United States and across the Carolinas. And then die off, seeing some more green along the coastline of the mid-Atlantic down to the southeast, as far south as Florida. And definitely could see some more showers and thunderstorms get going across the central part of the United States. Potentially could bring some severe weather. Now we can move forward and go all the way to the European model and see what it's saying. Do we have the same outlook, something a little different in tropical activity? So we can go about, let's see, and my keyboard is starting to mess up again. I think it's more of the app, the software messing up. Yes, it is. So we can go about maybe 8 p.m. tonight. We can see some showers and thunderstorms go across the United States, southern part of the United States, from the Carolinas all the way down to Florida, the deep south for Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, even across the northwestern part of the United States. We can see some showers. Move that forward. You got a low pressure well off the coast of Florida, not really bothering anybody. It seemed like it tried to strengthen a little bit, but then just die off. Then around 5 p.m. tomorrow evening, we could see some showers and thunderstorms still get going across the southeast and the deep south, anywhere from South Carolina all the way down to Florida, even stretching back into Texas. We could see some rain along that North Carolina and Tennessee border there along that I-40 area that's still being rebuilt from Helene. They also do have some of those showers and thunderstorms staying off the coast of the Carolinas, even down into the Gulf area. So definitely could see something get going out of that. And it seems like we do get a slight spin. We see all that moisture that stays there along near Florida. But it seems like it just don't get that intense there and start moving. But it does stay there. So we definitely got to watch out for this to see if it do anything sneaky. Definitely because it's in the Gulf. But it seems like it's trying to seem like it get a little trapped. And I think it's because probably this high pressure is trapping this. Because if you look off the coast of North Carolina, you do have potentially maybe a tropical depression, but that could potentially be a tropical depression, but some type of tropical weather in this area right here. But it stays from getting close to the mid-Atlantic and the southeast, because I guess that high pressure in the mountains in North Carolina that keep trying to get set up there, because the European and GFS was painting that picture yesterday, and the real high pressure remains and keep most of that moisture south and west, even going all the way down to the southern part of Florida. You can see some rain, but anywhere getting into the Carolinas and Virginia, even up into the northeast, it remains dry. I think because of the high pressure is keeping most of that rain back. Then we probably can see some showers in here and there go across the Carolinas, even the deep south, but nothing too crazy going on there. It seems like the Atlantic and the Gulf do quiet down a little bit, other than this low pressure that tries to get going off the coast of North Carolina near the Outer Banks, but it might bring some rain to some areas, but nothing too crazy, and then it just weakens and just don't bother anybody as it pulls northeast. And we still see some severe weather go across the deep south in this region right here, and that's more southeast. It's circling in the Carolinas. So let's go more like this region right here. Definitely could see some severe weather, some showers and thunderstorms. Potentially could be severe with some strong gusty winds. Sorry, my allergies. It's been raining already today. And then also into the north central part of the United States, we can see some showers and thunderstorms get going across those areas as well around the 15th at 2 p.m. We move that forward, and it seems like it just dies off. We do have to watch to see what this does right here. Do have slight rotation a little bit, moving into Louisiana and southern Mississippi, but it don't stay in the Gulf too long, I guess, to become anything tropical. But we do have to watch this energy right here, because look how it moves. It goes straight into the southern part of Louisiana and Mississippi, and then it just dies off. Still bringing some showers and potentially heavy rain along the Alabama and Georgia state lines. So with that being said, it really wasn't much in this video. The models has been a little quiet, just bringing a lot of showers and thunderstorms going across the United States. but nothing too tropical is showing up now. Since it's the official start of hurricane season, after it kept showing, I don't know if the models was just like, hey, hurricane season starts on the first, but definitely still got to keep an eye out. Now, the Atlantic and the Gulf, you guys don't know, supposed to have below average or near average hurricane season this year. The West Coast much more has a higher chance of seeing tropical development, potentially landfall. So Hawaii definitely gonna have to be watched carefully out there in California. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified each and every time your boy upload a new video. And I will see you guys in the next one if it's God's will. Stay safe out there, and it's your boy Aronde out.